It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Short side option here. He's running left. They cross the 40. Nice run there. The 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
He's going to keep it this time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. While this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, Allen escapes the sack. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Here's 2nd and 2. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes the pocket. Sheds off a rusher. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's on the move. He's keeping it again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Getting out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Still on his feet. On the move, headed right. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Escapes out to the left. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Bills finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. The drive begins with Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
This is Henry on second. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Caught near the goal line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens break the tie here in the 1st. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. Returns looking good so far. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. They've got 1st down from the 31. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Allen looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Throwing on the... That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Here's Henry on the option, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Bills and Keon Coleman running out to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Bales out of the pocket quick. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. Chased out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Allen on the play action. Flush down out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
What's that?
Allen gonna throw again. Has it downfield, working the left. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm gonna beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's gonna find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
What's that?
Again, Allen to the air. Forced out to his right. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Baltimore running its offense out now. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. First and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. First down, here's Lamar. This is cut by Isaiah Likely. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets this one to Andrews. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
There's an eye! There's an eye!
Lamar off the play fake. Catch is made in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen escapes the pocket. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Buys time, rolling right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bills get some late points and the lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Aguilar with the grab. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Jackson to throw. Complete, Derrick Henry. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. Big man showing up the yards. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You just never know what could be the play at the end of the game that we look back on and say, you know what? That was the play that decided it all. It seems small now. It's just a little old point, right? But if this one stays close to the end, keep an eye on that block because that single point could loom very, very large.
Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Bills getting one more drive here before the break. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now he throws deep across the field, left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Back to throw it. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. So we've reached the halftime break. It's the Ravens leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time left. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. He's looking deep once again. They connect on the deep shot. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Bills Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills jump in front now by 5. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. He finds Aguilar. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one to Andrews outright. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Has him on the quick hitter. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Bails out of the... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now this is picked up inside the 35.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Allen setting up to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's tackled with markers
Offside.
down. This one
Defense.
should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running it after the penalty. Breaks through, and he might break away. Down the sideline past the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline
penalty is
offsides and
declined.
take the points. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills push the lead up to 12. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. First down throw for Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Trying again, following the sack. Andrews with the catch. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. And that's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That's caught for the first. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
Now Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Jackson now on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Straight ahead, here's Cook. By a man, and now he's in the clear. Big gain, has them across the 40. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills go up by 19. Bass now to kick this away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now it's 2nd down. Lamar off to play fake. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go.
This is Cook on the handoff. Has a hole left, room to run. And they take this in for the score. The Bills keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a James Cook touchdown, his 3rd of the game on the ground. There's time to chide him about poor tackling later, Brock.
And I probably will.
And you probably will. Coach probably will give him an earful about it as well, but let's not let the missed tackle take away from an excellent effort he had on that run.
Yeah, it really was his effort to force that missed tackle, kid. I think that's the key, and open the door for that touchdown. As soon as he slipped that stop, his mind was focused on one thing and one thing only, the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills grow their lead yet again. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Jackson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Slot man in motion right. 1st down, here's Lamar. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd and 3. Taken in by Likely. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Jackson yet again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here's what I know. I know this one came from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's spending so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
No, we changed it. Sit up. Sit up.
Lamar back to throw. He'll get this to Henry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Aguilar, the receiver in motion right. From the 18 on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 19-point deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
This is Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.